Hello and welcome to WKP. This is your live tropics update at 8:12 p.m. Today we're going to be tracking a few storms. We have Paulette, which has recently reformed again. So Paulette's been around for a while and now we have her reformed. We're also going to be talking about Beta and Teddy. So, without further ado, let's get right into this stream. So we're going to start off with looking at Google Earth. So as you can see, a very, very nice representation of the satellite images down here near Texas. Right in Texas is Beta, not really a center left of that storm anymore. As you can see, basically just, you know, a depression. That's what Beta is right now, a depression, very weak. And then we do have Teddy, which is quite big, and Teddy is going to be hitting Nova Scotia soon. Teddy's center is what seems to be about 250 miles away from landfall, so about 170, just about 230 miles away from landfall. So we're going to be seeing landfall quite soon, within the day actually, of Teddy making landfall. And then down here, and then around here, we have Paulette, which is just reformed. So let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center website. We're going to start off with Teddy. That is probably the storm we should keep the closest eye on, because this one is going to be making landfall the soonest. So Teddy's going to be making landfall as a hurricane in Nova Scotia. Actually, he is a subtropical cyclone right now and weakening into a tropical storm, and is still going to be a tropical storm up near Greenland, which is crazy. He is going to last for quite some time. We also are going to take a look at his wind speed probabilities, where landfall is going to occur 90% or above wind speed probability. So we're going to be seeing some strong tropical storm force wind speed probabilities. There's a 90% chance for that. So we're definitely going to be seeing some tropical storm force winds. Here is the arrival times of wind. And as you can see, basically by tomorrow morning, we're going to be seeing the arrival of the winds. So very, very soon, we're going to be seeing those winds. So tomorrow at today at 5 p.m., this is where Teddy was, and by tonight at 10 p.m., we're going to be seeing Teddy right here, almost on landfall in Nova Scotia. So they're already going to be experiencing quite strong winds tonight. Let's take a look here. We'll get up a little. Okay, so here's our wind thing. Right now they're experiencing 15-mile-an-hour sustained winds, but as we go on out through the day, as you can see, not much is going to change for this town right here where I have my mouse on. So they're going to luckily be in the clear. They're going to get really strong gusts. But up here we're going to be seeing some stronger winds. Yeah, around 45-mile-an-hour winds for this Sydney up here. So you guys are going to be experiencing some strong winds. Definitely not the greatest conditions. Winds are going to be highest gusting around 66 miles per hour. So as you can see, tropical storm force winds, not going to be something you want to be going out for. Definitely don't want to be driving around in these. I do believe that Teddy may bring some storm surge. I won't be surprised if we do see that. I'm quite surprised the National Hurricane Center doesn't have anything on storm surge as of now. So let's take a look at the GFS model for Teddy. Teddy's going to be making landfall in Nova Scotia. We already know that. And then what's odd is right around Greenland, he's going to split into two storms, I believe. Yeah, it's going to split into two storms, which is quite crazy. And this trend is also being picked up by the CMC model. Same track, same split. Very interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that, and I'm not sure how rare that is. I'm guessing that the split is very rare. So enough with Teddy. We've been on Teddy for quite some time now. Let's get on to Beta, which is the next one we should talk about, because Beta is currently affecting land. So let's take a look at Beta. Right now, Beta is a tropical depression and is going to be a tropical depression on its track throughout Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama and Tennessee. So we're going to be seeing not much wind, but we're going to be seeing quite a bit of rainfall for most areas on the track. 2 to 4 is going to be the most common, with some areas receiving 4 to 6, and some right where the center of the storm is right now will experience 6 to 10 inches of rain, and the flash flooding potential is going to be quite high in some areas. As you can see, 50% chance moderate where the center is right now, and around that area a 20% chance high, and then the other areas will experience a slight chance for flash flooding around 10%. So we're going to be seeing some more rain with this storm. So this is definitely the most dangerous part of beta, is that rain. And now the craziest thing out of the entire tropics is the reformation of Tropical Storm Paulette. So let's take a look at that right now. Tropical Storm Paulette's going to weaken quickly into a depression and circle around, possibly affecting these islands right down here. They'll experience winds quite soon. So here's what they'll experience around Wednesday 8 a.m. Tomorrow 8 a.m. is when they're going to experience the winds. Probably not really strong winds, probably 25 sustained with maybe gusts around to 40. So that's what they're going to be experiencing. The wind speed probabilities are quite low. And what I want to show you is this. This is the track of Laura. Look at how far she has gone. Affected Bermuda. Literally went around basically the entire Atlantic Ocean. I really don't know if I've seen a storm last this long. I mean, I've been tracking the tropics since I was like in 3rd grade. So this is quite crazy actually to see a storm last this long and not completely fall apart up in these colder waters and actually reform once it gets into more conducive conditions. And we also had a tropical disturbance down near Florida around